Hey, hi, ho, everyone. I'm here. And my Switch is in frame. That's embarrassing. Hello, everyone. How is everyone? Hello, No Chump Change. Hello, Crispy Crisp. Crispy. Yeah. I can't speak. Hope everyone is having just the loveliest night tonight. I know I am. Primarily due to the fact that, well, you see, Zan very recently, uploaded the video of him reacting to me debating Cassandra, and, due to that reason, unbeknownst to me, by the way, I want to go ahead and, I want to look at this right quick. Will it show me? Where's my live count? Earn, analytics. Can I see my live subscriber count, please? Maybe? Okay. Basically, is this gonna... Yeah, no, that doesn't look like anything that's gonna fuck me over. Ah, shit, wrong one. Wait, is it? No, it isn't. What's going on here? Ah, shit. Okay, browser, window, camera. What are you? I know you're like my Switch source. Hold up. Ah. Okay. You can stop being a butt. No, I do not want to remove that source. That's everything on here. Okay. And then from here I can... Where's my actual... No, window capture goes below. Yeah. Ah, shit. Hold up. It appears that I fucked my OBS. 15 viewers already? Jesus Christ. You're not gonna be able to dodge the woman beating allegations now that so many people saw. Listen, Cassandra is a creature, okay? And I feel like what I did was actually I actually did a service to the world in debating her. Okay. Where the fuck? Okay, what camera source do I use for everything else? That's device 5. So I just need to add device 5 on here. Sorry, leftist tech issues. Add existing device 5. Here we go. That's big. Okay. Transform. Flip horizontal. Yay. Okay. But yeah, no, as you can see, I'm pretty close. Like 24 hours ago, I was at like 2.7k. Yeah. 3,300 exact. So, as you all might be able to imagine, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm also feeling especially good since we have apparently 22 concurrents. If that number up there is correct, we have 22 concurrents with, 20 to 22 concurrents on a Tuesday night, and technically stream like really started 4 minutes ago, so I'm feeling pretty good about it. So some things to set out first. I am gonna be streaming a whole heck of a lot more, but first, everyone go retweet what I just put in chat. If you retweet what I put in chat, I will select a random person from those retweets. I will do a random number generator, and if you retweet that, I will shout you out in the next video. Didn't you say you regret platforming her? I do, but I mean, it's a little nuanced. At first I did, and at the same time I do still kind of feel like a little iffy about it. But my only thing about that is now it's a situation where, like, is she well known? Yes, but she is kind of a lolcow now, which is an interesting thing about it. It's a complex situation. I might do like a retrospective on it one day, but you know, who knows. Okay, let's see. Can we see the twats, the retweets? Do we even have people retweeting it at all? We have one retweet. Crispy Chris. Thank you much, Crispy Chris. But yeah, we have a lot to cover today, so hopefully it's gonna be fun for everyone. But yeah, so like I said earlier, I'm gonna be streaming a lot more, primarily on account of the fact that I'm effectively done with school now. I'm pretty much graduated. The only thing that I have to do is like one exam, and then I'm done. Passing all of my classes, of course. You know, I'm a smart boy. So I mean, you're gonna see me a lot more, especially starting next week. I'm gonna be streaming a lot more. Nobody discovering her from your or Zan platforming her is likely to give her meaningful benefits. Yeah, it's not gonna give her any anything at all in terms of exposure. Like, the closest thing that I think that she got to like even potentially semi-positive exposure is when like Shuon had talked about her, and that's only because like Shu would be liable to have an audience, like some segment of an audience that would go like, ooh, that's actually my kind of thing. But like outside of that, I genuinely don't think Zan and I covering her would like really do much to put her on the block. Like, my thing is, she was like rising for a while among those spaces, but like for some reason recently she fell off. I'll have to look into why. All I know is that like for some reason her and Annie Gala, who was someone else I debated earlier, for some reason her and Annie Gala are like friends, and some stuff went down recently, which is like, look, it was like a super villain crossover. It was like the Sinister Six when I found that those two were friends. It was like, it's like that meme where like the two people are driving and it's like that's how it was, you know, finding out that those two were friends. It's like, really? And then I thought about it a bit more and I was like, no, that actually kind of makes sense, especially with what they're interested in. Cause like after I had initially banned Cassandra Nia from the server, she had like pathetically DM'd me and she was like, oh no, we can debate on bestiality, we can debate on yada. And I was just like, no, goodbye, you know? So considering that they both like that kind of thing, then I'm not shocked that they are affiliated, being honest with you. She attempted to, oh, yikes. Okay. Huh. Okay. She's gone full pro. Annie or Cassandra? Because both of them were like pretty bad when I got to them. Both of them were like rough on that aspect. I don't know. All I know is that I'm going to take what we're doing here in stride on this lovely stream, and again, there will be more like this in the future. It's not often that you get a weekday stream for me. Then apparently the new Little Mermaid movie came out. Did anyone watch that? I heard that like IMDb or like Rotten Tomatoes or one of those websites had to like filter the reviews because it kept getting review bombed. Holy shit, Disney. I've not seen a single person talk about the show. At all. Like, not in the slightest, not in the bit. I've not seen anyone talk about KIF. Nico Parker has been cast as Astrid in the live-action How to Train Your Dragon movie. Oh, she's biracial. Oh. This is actually going to clue into something that I'm going to cover later with White Black Panther. Hello, High Progressive. Yeah, this is going to key into something I'm going to cover later with White Black Panther. A, good for Nico Parker. B, I feel so bad for Nico Parker. She's about to get so much fucking hate, dude. I hope she does not have social media, because shit's about to get toasty for her. Like, it's about to be rough. But yeah. No, because screw Disney. Fair. Yeah. You know, honestly, supporting Spider-Verse, you aren't supporting Disney. You're supporting Sony. If I'm pretty sure Disney might still get because like it's a Spider-Man character, so Disney might get royalties. I don't know how that situation is set up. All I know is that Sony like administers the movies and has the film rights for Spider-Man. Yeah. Now that you're monetized, you need to meet more criteria to get super chats. I do not. Well, I do and I do not. I'm in the partner program now, and we'll jump to segment soon enough. I'm in the partner program now. It's just I have to A, get tax information sorted, and B, get like, I kind of want to make a separate bank account for it. But once I get that sorted out, like, I'm gonna be doing super chats and stuff. And the other thing about it too is that like when it comes to super chats and what? Okay, this is gonna be wild. Holy shit. I'm gonna love covering this Ted Cruz thing. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So like when it comes to super chats and channel memberships, I'm gonna be thank you. Chump change. No chump change. But when it comes to like channel memberships and stuff, the thing that I want to do is until like I can get a dedicated website, which I'm gonna want to earn enough money off of YouTube and donations to justify getting a separate website. And also like I want to have like 50 to 100 concurrent viewers on average, which y'all can help with by sharing the stream around to people who might like it. Before I get a website. But I'm gonna be using like channel memberships and things like that until I can get the website started. So I also want to like design that stuff before I fully get into like the monetization game. But like I met it. I met the goal. Thank you, Starcoder H, for subscribing. That has like almost never happened in like the past few months. I've never had like things pop up saying, ooh, X and Y subscribed, you know? It has been kind of funny though to like go back and see because the thing is, I didn't know Zan had uploaded that segment until like I was in pre-calculus and I saw he was live and I logged on because like I'm not really doing anything in pre-calculus anymore, but school year is about up. So then I logged on and like everyone was like, oh my god, like you did so well in your debate. And I'm just like, you weren't there when we watched it live. And then they're like, oh, yeah, no, Zan uploaded it. And I was like, he did? And then I looked at it, and then I went to my YouTube studio. It was like a bunch of new comments under that debate. And I had jumped like 300, 400 subs. And I was like... and now I'm at 3.3k, which is... I was at like 2.7k after he had like covered it on stream. So I've jumped like 600 subs since then, which is wild to me. But you know, it is what it is. What it is. Anyways, let me go ahead and ask the audience. You mean to tell me, you mean you're telling me that you're in school today? Yes. Oh wait, fuck. I didn't mean to add that. Shit. Fuck. Oh, no. Okay. Vote. Vote. My fellow Americans, it's time to vote. Democracy. The American people are tired of winning. My fellow Americans. I can't do a Bernie Sanders. I need to work on my Bernie. By the way, if we just, like, shoot the shit, I'm gonna continue until, like, 9:30. So, 30 of the hour. And then, you know, we'll carry on from there. Looks like most people are supporting starting Seggies. I'm going to end the poll when we have either everyone having voted or at like, I'm gonna say like 9:20. Yeah, hold up. Hold up. This happened. This would have been 2016. Yeah, it's saying 6 years here. July 17th. So this is almost 7 years ago. That's going on 7 years ago. That was 7 fucking years ago. She thought she was so smart doing that joke. Hillary Clinton is a fucking demon, dude. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Listen. Listen, that's like the scale. When you're super far right, you think Hillary Clinton is a demon, and then as you get towards the center, you think she's less of a demon, and as you go like super far left, you know, you start to think that she's more of a demon. Okay? Look, Hillary Clinton, evil fucking demon. Evil fucking demon. Shit. Drop something. I dropped my phone. It's like that one little bit of Adventure Time where it's like evil. Like, you know, just whispering into Flame Princess's ear, you know? Yo, you can't just drop H. Clinton on us without a warning. Fighter to Errol. True. Okay. So, yeah, no, pretty much everyone's voted, and everyone has voted pretty definitively for us to start Seggies. Which means, which Seggy are we gonna start? So, I like to let the viewers choose first. And then the other thing I said I was gonna cover. Boom! Okay, and then, again, same thing with this poll, which is up now in chat. Pro Gaddy. God damn it, I fucking misspelled gay. But yeah, so I'm gonna let this run until either everyone decides which one, or until let's say 9:23, and then I'll take the majority vote. Seggy, clap if you're puking. Hey now. She's a fairly average politician. Yeah, but at the same time, she was Secretary of State. AKA, she was responsible for, like, a lot of people dying based on US foreign policy. Like, if Clinton had just remained a senator, I wouldn't really care all that much, but being Secretary of State makes you, like, especially demonic, dude. Gaddy rates, hush. I'm Gaddy, guys. I hate all of you. Anyways, I'm glad that we now have more people who are long division pilled. I actually, like, re-listened through that debate before stream started, and, like, I got to the long division section, and I'm gonna be honest, it wasn't that funny. Like, was it funny? Yeah, but at the same time, not really. I mean, she's fairly average in terms of policy proposals. She is average in terms of policy proposals. In terms of what she has done, she's bad. Long division first meme. Long division was... yeah, kinda. I mean, it was pretty much just me insulting her for, like, not knowing long division. Most of that meme is just due to the fact that Cassandra Nia is a fucking idiot. So... looks like DeSantis is going to be coming up first, which is the segment that I was least prepared for. Oh, also, I finally got, like, a new mouse. My old mouse, which I have sitting on my bed, because I just exchanged it out. This thing used to, like, double-click on me. So over the weekend, I finally got, like, a new mouse that's actually better. It's like a $9 shitter Logitech mouse, but oh god, it's gonna work so much better. Like, you're not gonna see me, like, reach over to my laptop's trackpad anymore to change it. So I'm happy about that. The only thing about it is, like, it isn't as ergonomic as the last one, but, you know, fuck it. Okay, end poll. Looks like DeSantis wins with 50% of the vote. Holy shit. Ah, god, it's just like 2024. No. Okay. Am I at 28 concurrents? Really? I doubt that. I doubt that. What does it say on my phone? Holy shit, it does say 28. Jesus. Okay. You know, and I could be reading Webtoon right now. I'm pretty sure Rialta updated today. Who just subbed? Who just subbed? Thank you, YoitCJ. YoitCJ. Thank you much. DeSantis wins, hurts my ears. Thank you, Winter Akari. It does. It hurts my ears, too. Gum. That's gum. You know, personally, I'm ready to sit here and say thank you, Sake Chiduki, for the $5. I'm kidding. Okay. We are going to look up. It's on his Twitter. It's on DeSantis's Twitter. Why am I looking up DeSantis announcement? Just look up DeSantis. If you vote DeSantis, you're dead to me. Exactly, Haley? Haley who? Wait, Haley who? Which Haley? Is this Haley Bieber? Haley Kiyoko? That's Haley Kiyoko. I'm pretty sure that's Haley Kiyoko. Is that Haley Kiyoko? That's not Hayley Kiyoko, is it? Yeah, no, that's just some fucking K-pop star. God damn it. God damn it. Someone's gonna clip that. Fuck. Unless it... I think that's some K-pop star, because, like... That's Korean there. This doesn't look like Hayley Kiyoko. Ah, fuck, I'm digging myself into a hole. Shit. You know, that doesn't look like Hayley Kiyoko. You know, that's not Hayley Kiyoko at all. Yeah, fuck. Sake Tanuki is Soros, and I need my fucking Soros checks, dude. I don't do this leftist shit for free. Okay. Bitch better have my money. I know the Republican Party wants DeSantis, but I heavily doubt the average Trump voter cares for him. Oh, I'm gonna cover that. Okay. Alright. Let's start. Chat. Let's do it. Hey, howdy, hello, everyone. A pillow coming to you live. Friendly reminder, if you want to know whenever I go live, you can join the Discord down below so that you can join this lovely chat we have over here. With that being said, though, someone recently announced that they were running for president, and I'm going to show you a picture of this person who announced that they were running for president. It is peak Florida man. He is running for president, and this, people, is the guy currently running for president from Florida, from the Republican Party. Yes, Satan himself, Ron DeSantis, is running for president. And we're going to watch his campaign video right quick, and then we're going to talk about what this generally means for the United States moving forward, what I think it means for the United States moving forward. So let's get into it. Let's watch it. Let's do it. As you can see, we're on his Twitter. Don't follow him. He sucks. Okay, let's watch his video.
Our border is a disaster. Crime infests our cities. The federal government makes it harder for families to make ends meet, and the president...
Okay, I'm saying this like fully on. Ron DeSantis's voice is like very... It's like, it's kind of girly pop, if you get what I'm saying. Look, I can say that I'm bi. Okay, I'm bi. His voice is a little girly pop, if you get what I mean. Yeah, Ron DeSatan. Okay, let's do it. Hello, Jaden Hawkins.
Flounders. But decline is a choice. Success is attainable, and freedom is worth fighting for. Righting the ship requires restoring sanity to our society, normalcy to our communities, and integrity to our institutions. Truth must be our foundation, and common sense can no longer be an uncommon...
And common sense can no longer be...
virtue. In Florida, we proved that it can be done. We chose facts over fear, education over indoctrination, law and order over rioting and disorder. We held the line when freedom hung in the balance. We showed that we can and must revitalize America. We need the courage to lead and the strength to win. I'm Ron DeSantis, and I'm running for president to lead our great American comeback.
RonDeSantis.com. Okay. So, DeSatan is running for president, as we can all see there. And, I think it's time that I cover this. So, anyone who's watched the channel for a while, or even if you're new, would probably be able to surmise the fact that I think Ron DeSantis is quite literally one of the worst things to happen to the United States of America. I have actually made a video before telling people who live in red states and in red districts to register Republican so that they can vote in the GOP primaries, primarily so that they can vote for Trump in the primaries, because that's how much I don't like DeSantis. When we look at the dichotomy between Ron DeSantis and Donald Trump, what we see is, with DeSantis, someone who is genuinely committed to his horrible beliefs and just screwing a ton of people over, and someone who is an opportunist and will just do whatever it takes to kind of get popular, but after that he's more than willing to like sit in his room watching Fox News or whatever. And that's what we had with Trump. DeSantis running for president is not a very good thing when it comes to people that are queer, people that are minorities, such as myself, because DeSantis and his government did recently pull back on the AP African American History section of Florida's state curriculum. That's not allowed anymore, and things of that nature. And what we see with DeSantis running for president is not the first attempt at fascist trying electoralism in the United States. That's been done before, but really the first attempt at someone who was genuinely a strong man and is genuinely committed to those beliefs. Not a Trump figure, someone who might hold some of those beliefs kind of, but largely just does it because of personal power and the want for personal power. What we see in this situation with DeSantis running for president is someone who genuinely does believe in these kinds of things that he pushes, and that is significantly more of a threat than it is for Trump, which is why I've said it before and I've said it again. If you are a leftist and you live in a red state and you live in a red district that has no chance of flipping blue, register as a Republican, vote for Trump in the primaries, because no one else is going to win in the primaries. It's down between Trump and DeSantis. And when it comes down to it, you would much rather have a Trump versus Biden matchup than a Biden versus DeSantis matchup. Because we already know what happens with a Trump versus Biden matchup. Trump got blown the fuck out in 2020. Okay? We don't know what's going to happen with a Biden versus DeSantis matchup. And you can say, oh, well, the American public are just like, not really caring about the Republican Party all that much, so they're going to go out and like vote for Biden. You don't know that. Don't take that for granted. It's better to go with the variable that we already know than the variable that we don't know, and that variable that we don't know is DeSantis. Now, on the Republican side of things, our lovely announcement from Ron DeSantis. If we come back to the Twitter announcement and we look right under it, let's just say we have some fun things. You're a great governor, but I'm going with President Trump in the primary. You've been the Laverne Spicer, one of the biggest Republican propagandists, who runs on the whole like, oh, I'm a minority and I'm also like a Republican thing. She was a congressional candidate in Florida. But what she said is, you've been the best governor Florida has ever had. I genuinely wish you wouldn't leave us behind and run for president until 2028. This is someone from DeSantis. Oh yeah, her DeSantis. Miss DeSantis. Governess DeSantis. This is someone from Ron DeSantis' state. Rhonda Santis. And she is saying, hey, don't run for president for 2028. I wish you wouldn't abandon us like this. We have another Trump 24 under here. Trump 2024. The further society drifts from truth, the more it will hate those that speak it. Okay. Oh, George Orwell. George Orwell was a fucking socialist. Come on. Vote Trump. Delete this rod. Okay, I'm a youth football coaching legend who encourages my players to drop out of school, but okay, that's a joke. Eric Spracken, MAGA, Trump 2024. I stand with Trump. Greeting the mouse. The mouse. So basically, what we're saying is, I feel like DeSantis would be more likely to win against Biden than Trump. That's how I feel, too. Because DeSantis is an unknown quantity. People already don't like Trump. It's better for Trump to face Biden than for Biden to face DeSantis. Hey man, keep up the awesome work. Thank you. Yeah, so what we're seeing here is, it looks like Trump's early attacks against DeSantis, calling him the sanctimonious and whatnot, have actually kind of worked a little bit. And Trump has primed the GOP base, who, let's be honest, really like him, has primed the GOP base to not really like DeSantis. As our kind friend over here says, it's da-over. And we can see, is that DeSantis' wife? I don't know. I know that's not Jill. We can see I'm pretty sure, edited picture of Biden cucking DeSantis, which is funny. Funny to me. Old pudding fingers, yeah. Yeah, those King Charles sausages for fingers. We have this meme. Listen, dude, the Trump supporters are already creating anti-DeSantis memes. Look at this. Look at this. Okay. Yeah. So, it's time for me to get to the part where I talk about what this means for the United States of America. This is bad. I'm going to be 100% honest with you, yeah? And I'm going to tell you how this should go. If Trump wins the primary, I am willing to say that the US is in a pretty good position to skirt by for at least the next 4 years. Yeah? If DeSantis wins the Republican primary, get a passport or update your passport and make plans to leave the fucking country. I'm gonna say this again. If DeSantis wins the Republican primary, and it's not because, like, actually no, if he wins the primary in general, yeah, even if it's because, like, some shit happens to Trump and he, like, I don't know, fucks off and dies or some shit and he can't run, if DeSantis wins the Republican primary, you need to update your documents and make a plan to get the fuck out of the United States. You need to update your documents and make a plan to get the fuck out of the United States. Okay? Because we don't know a Biden versus DeSantis matchup. I'm gonna say it already. If Biden is facing against Trump, Trump is gonna lose. I would put money on that. DeSantis, we don't know. We don't know if we're gonna see the same turnout that we saw in the midterms. And the midterms were just barely a Republican victory. Like, just barely they skirted through with control of the House. We don't know if that same energy is going to carry into 2024. And you can say, oh, well, the American public doesn't like, the Republican Party, which is true. Or like, oh, the American public really prefers their rights over the Republican Party, which is true. But you don't know how much political apathy can set in that time. You don't know what can happen in the time between now and Election Day 2024 that will cause things to change to a point where people might be willing to either vote DeSantis, which I doubt would happen, or what it would be more likely of a scenario, not enough people come out to vote Biden against DeSantis. People already know Trump. People already don't like Trump. People have already gotten out and voted out Trump in the middle of a political crisis, which was COVID. In the middle of a political and health crisis, which was COVID. People already came and voted him the fuck out during that. Yeah? He is a known quantity. We don't know what's going to happen with DeSantis. And DeSantis is a much larger threat than Trump is. And you cannot sleep on this thread. If you've never politically organized, now's your time to get out. If you don't have a passport, now's your time to get a passport. If you don't know anything about the visa process, now's the time to learn about the visa process. Now's the time to get trained up to potentially have to work in a different country. Now's the time to contact relatives in states that might be a little safer in the case that DeSantis takes over as president, and try to get out. And try to get to those states. You need to have an escape plan. And I'm sorry if this is sounding doomery, but I'm going to be 100% honest with you. If DeSantis wins in 2024, that's it. That's it for the next few years. That's it until people my age and Gen Alpha, the generation below me, grow up and can take the keys to power. That's it. I genuinely do not see any viable way through if DeSantis wins, because he is an authoritarian. He is so much more of an authoritarian than Trump was. And you don't want to know what will happen when he gets his hands on presidential power. Look at what's going on in Florida. Imagine that on a national scale. You cannot let this man win. At all. And you should employ any means necessary, legally, you should employ any means necessary to ensure that this man does not win. Whether that be joining your local GOP and voting in the primary to make sure that Trump wins that primary, whether that be going out and canvassing, whether that be trying to convince people out of the DeSantis train, or just flat out making sure that people know how much of a threat DeSantis is. We need to make sure that DeSantis does not get anywhere close to power. And moreover, we kind of got to make sure that Trump stays fucking kicking. Yeah. So if you're religious, pray that Trump stays alive, because if that fucker conks out dead in like mid-August off of like a heart attack or some shit, we're fucked. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. If Trump like chokes on some fucking ketchup, we're fucked. Yeah, because like, listen, that Republican crown, that's not going to fucking Mike Pence. That's going straight to DeSantis. Yeah, and that's not something that you want. Okay. Now, hopefully, what we see is the infighting between Trump's camp and DeSantis's camp, or Trump's camp simply turning on DeSantis. Hopefully that is virulent enough to ensure that even if Trump conks out before 2024, DeSantis doesn't have a chance of gaining his voters. We might be able to see that. And hey, you know how like sometimes people will like go on Twitter and act like they're a part of a political position that they're not a part of? You know, psyop shit? It's perfectly legal to go on Twitter and pretend that you have a political opinion that you do not have. It is perfectly legal to go on Twitter and act like you are some hardcore Republican and then shit on DeSantis. It is perfectly legal to do that. Listen, all I'm gonna say is this. 3-letter agent glow so bright, and you're all my beautiful glowies. With that being said, if you like this video, I hope you like and subscribe and hit that bell icon down below. You can join me on Twitter down below and join the fan Discord so that you know when I go live. I don't even necessarily like saying fans, just a Discord. I talk in there occasionally. It's beautiful. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be huge. And with that being said, I love you all, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace. I have to hit the stop record button. I almost hit the stop streaming button for a second. That would have been bad. Get the alts ready? Hell yeah, brother. Or sister. I don't know. Sibling. But if DeSantis chokes someone... But if DeSantis chokes on some ketchup... Oh, listen, DeSantis is young, so I doubt anything's gonna happen to him. But if it's like some freak fucking accident and DeSantis gets like conked... Listen, if fucking the mouse sends out one of his spies to fucking, I don't know, like... draw like a rug over a fake black hole in the ground to get DeSantis, and then like he walks over and then he like falls into it like a cartoon, like an old rubber hose cartoon, and he goes out that way, the world will be better for it, you know? Don't do anything fucking illegal though. Holy shit. Yeah, I don't want to be implicated in anything, please. I'm a conservative for 25 years. I've always voted Republican, so it's my wife, son, and daughter. We don't believe in no DeSantis. We're a Trump family. Stop the steal. True. Hell yeah, brother. Operation Ketchup and Meatballs. Hell yeah, brother. Yeah, dude. Let's get her done. And holy shit, 40 concurrent viewers? Really? That's phenomenal. I never get this kind of dosh. In terms of viewership, I never get this kind of viewership. Outside of like whenever I get rated, but no one has rated into me, which is sick as fuck. Is Boss streaming? I shouldn't have said that out loud, because some people might check him. Yeah, no, he streamed yesterday. He's not streaming tonight. Okay. So I can get 50 viewers when I'm not getting view cuck now. Well, close to 50. Who knows if this will hold up. And so I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed just to get it all out what's in my head, and I'm feeling a little peculiar. And so I wake in the morning and I step outside and this shit is on fucking fast past why. I've had hey Pillow, did you do the funny gay erasure Overwatch, dude? Did you talk? Wait. Overwatch a gay erasure? What happened? I kind of want to make like a funny little video talking about all of the stereotypes that Overwatch characters fall into, because like they absolutely fall in. Like almost every Overwatch character falls into like some stereotype about their racial group or fucking country. It's hilarious. And I want to make like a funny I want to make a comedy video over it. But it would be like the video I did about like the worst top 10 list in history. I kind of want to do that. Maybe it's more people from Zan's video. Yeah, I think that's what it is. That's definitely the boost that I got. It's just like no one has like gone from a stream and rated into me, which usually causes like the fucking views to go up. So this is pretty cool. Name a bigger upgrade. Yeah, Kelly Loeffler to radical liberal Raphael Warnock. I remember watching that debate. Shit was so bad. The Honorable Reverend Dr. Senator Raphael Gamaliel. Guy has some fucking wizard names. Gamaliel Warnock. Like fucking hell. The senator who lived. Come to die. Warnock. Like, come on, dude. He's a cool senator, though. He has some sick ass glasses, dude. Some sick ass glasses. This is one of my favorite things about people with glasses, though. When you can see like the refraction, you can just see like line, and then it jumps in, and then it whoop back out. That's hilarious. It's always funny to me. Those glasses must like be hell if they fucking chatter, though. Cause like that's just straight glass into your fucking nose bridge. That's hell. Overwatch's Pride event is off by default. You have to opt into. Really? Really? Overwatch's Pride event is off by default, and you have to... I hope you're not pulling my leg. That's fucking hilarious if so. You spending the next week... What? Okay. Pride is coming to Overwatch starting June 1st. Overwatch is gay, all of it. These are some pretty cool banners though, but like, fuck Overwatch. But Overwatch has canonically gay characters, yeah. Like, Soldier 76 is queer, I know the newest character they added is queer, Tracer's queer, Baptiste. Is Baptiste queer? Really? Since when? Come on, dude. That's stereotypical. Why the fuck does the Caribbean guy have to be queer? Really? Oh, Pride content blocked in select countries? Of course. Whilst the Overwatch team want to follow the laws and countries we operate in, Aaron Keller said our values are to protect players. Okay. Is this like... Oh, these are head cannons. Okay. Wait, so is Baptiste canon? No, he's not canon. Okay. Anyways, that's enough Overwatch shit. Fuck that game. Fuck Blizzard. Fuck everything having to do with them. Read webtoons instead. Also, fucking Pride is in like, you know, a couple of fucking, not a couple of fucking hours, like in 24 hours and some change. God damn it. And so I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take... Oh, do y'all want to see my wallpaper? It's Paul Atreides, Dune. I'm real excited for Dune Part 2. I'm planning on reading the books over the summer. Start a poll. Okay. What Siggy are we covering next? And, oh yeah. You could see me, like, have a stroke on the screen. That was quite lovely. 25 hours, 7 minutes until June 1st. Sweet. Cool and nice wallpaper. Thank you. Is that... What is your profile picture, my friend? I can't see that up close. Is that Cat Noir? That doesn't look like Cat Noir. I need to get back into Miraculous. And by I need to get back into Miraculous, I need to, like, torture myself. Really? No White Black Panthers? White Black Panther is going to be a funny segment. I kind of got back into Webtoon just because I needed some sapphic romance. I think I might have one for you, maybe? I don't know if I read a lot of sapphic romance on Webtoon. Webtoon isn't really full of that. Most of the romance I read is unfortunately either straight or like MLM. There's Encore. Encore has a sapphic romance in it, and one of them is a trans lady, which is pretty cool. No, most of the romance webtoons I read are like either straight or MLM. Unfortunately, it's mostly just because, like, I mean, I don't know. Sapphic romance just doesn't cater to me as like a genre. Obviously. Which doesn't mean I don't like it. One of my favorite anime of all time is fucking Revolutionary Girl Utena, which it might be my favorite, maybe not. I'm currently rewatching through Fooly Cooly, which is my favorite anime It's actually where I get my screen name from, A Pillow. I get it from The Pillows, which is the band that did the music for Fully Cooley. Nevermore. I've heard good things about Nevermore. Actually, I'm planning on reading it when I get the chance to. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, like I'm currently doing re-watch through Fully Cooley to like determine whether or not Udna is like my favorite over Fully Cooley. But like, if I'm being honest, from what I've seen so far, I love Revolutionary Girl Utena. I think Fully Cooley might be pulling it through, because Utena takes like a lot of time to like really get going, which is important to the plot. But like Fully Cooley, it's just like 6 episodes, you're done. Meanwhile, Revolutionary Girl Utena, it's like fucking 30. I think it's like 38 episodes. And we're going to start the next Segi soon, since a lot of people voted on it. I'll start it directly at 10. But, like, Revolutionary Girl Utena is fucking... It's super long, but it's really good. Although, if you are going to watch it, like... Fucking read the trigger list online. FLC Alternative is so comfy. Thank you, J-Day. FLC Alternative is one of... I'm not going to say it's one of the best anime I've watched, but it was really good when I first watched it, and after I finished Fully Cooley proper, I want to watch FLCL Alternative, like, exactly after. Like, I'm planning on blazing through original Fully Cooley, like, tomorrow. I'm planning on being done with it. And then I want to move immediately over to Alternative before I graduate, because Alternative deals with, like, a lot of the things surrounding, like, graduation and shit. And when I initially watched it in middle school, that didn't mean a lot to me, but now that I'm, like, moving on up, I want to see that in, like, a new context. I'm a One Piece stan. The anime got pacing issues, but the story is ideal leftist theory. I'm not getting into fucking One Piece. I've heard good things about it, but like, I'm attention deficit. I'm not getting into One Piece. I can't handle that shit, dude. It's too fucking long. It's way too fucking long. $9.58. Sick. That's cool art. I love seeing cool art on Twitter. I need to stop scrolling Twitter without y'all saying it. But then again, I don't want to come across something bad like this. $1,086 manga chapters doesn't take so long to read. Come on. Shut up. Shut up. Channel Twitter. Twitter has a lot of good shit. Anyways, we will be starting the next segment soon. 38 viewers. That is phenomenal. That is phenomenal to see. 3,313 subs. Holy shit. If I keep growing like this, which I doubt that I will, it's gonna peter out. But if I keep growing like this, I'm gonna end up like at 10k subs in like a couple of months. Holy shit. HOAs are for cucks. True, Mudahar. Fuck HOAs. Also, after I finish FLC Alternative, I think I want to watch Serial Experiments Lane. And you don't seem to understand. A shame you seemed an honest man. For all the friends who hearts out there. Okay, looks like with half of everyone watching voting pretty overwhelmingly for, we're covering gay Ted Cruz. Sweet. Okay. Nice. Then we have a bunch of people on Twitter posting Halle Bailey, who played Ariel in the recently released Little Mermaid. 50 views. 50. God damn! Like I said, if we can like maintain a good 50 to 100 viewers average for like most of my streams, I'll just go ahead and chill out and get a website, even if I'm not getting donuts. Just because like it makes sense to me to do that. Anyways, let me check this tweet from, and that is why I do not scroll Twitter openly on stream, because that is fairly suggestive, and I like being on YouTube. I like being on YouTube. Yes, indeed. Sick as fuck. Some nice ass top surgery tattoos. That's sick as hell. That's nice. Love to see it. Love to see it. God. Love to see it so much. Okay, we're back down to 44. People were making memes on Reddit about Experimental Lane. Honestly, the show's traumatizing. I've heard. That's why I want to watch it. Also, I've been getting like a lot of memes about Serial Experiments Lane. Like, hold up. Okay, hopefully this little clip doesn't fucking nuke me. The thing is, the song, I think it's called Duvet. It came on my playlist before I even knew what Serial Experiments Line is. So like, you know? Dude, that tattoo is amazing. My fiance wants to get dragon scales over variants. That's sick as fuck. I hope it goes well for him. For them. Alright. Ted Cruz. We're covering Ted Cruz. Okay, just let me pull up the tweets. Oh god. It's been so long since I've been able to like actually use a mouse in its intended fucking purpose, just due to my old one being broken. Okay, and then I just have to find the rest of the Ted Cruz thing. Okay. I got into my recycled box. Pizza time. Yeah. Pizza. Okay. Now that the pipes have been moistened, I will actually switch my lo-fi. Okay, Make sure to tell me if it's louder than me. Everyone watching today, sometimes we see some things that are just very contradictory. Sometimes you see a square circle. Sometimes you see a good... sometimes you do actually find... Damn it. I'm gonna have to redo that. The music kicking in threw me the fuck off. I'd rather kiss an angry fucking shark. Hate you, Valve. Okay. Everyone who's watching, sometimes we see some contradictions. Sometimes you see a square circle. Sometimes you see a good Ultima driver. And sometimes you see people like Texas Senator Ted Cruz saying pro-gay stuff. I don't think anyone would have imagined that, but you know what? Here we are, commemorating the beginning of Pride Month. We have Ted Cruz saying some pro-gay stuff. So, let's talk about it. Recently, a law passed in Uganda, and what this law would do is basically criminalize homosexuality further than it already is. So as we see here, the president of Uganda signed a punitive anti-gay bill on Monday that includes the death penalty, enshrining into law and intensifying crackdown against LGBT people in the East African nation. It is one of the world's most restrictive anti-gay measures. So what this does is basically, it does a couple of things. It criminalizes aggravated homosexuality, which, you know, includes things such as rape, shit like that, which should be criminalized. But also does things like having a consensual relationship with someone who's HIV positive. They consider that aggravated homosexuality, apparently. And that, along with other general things that are just anti-gay on top of that. It's a very bad law. It's a very complex law, and it calls for like a lot of shit that is just anti-gay. And they kind of couch it in the whole like, oh, let's protect people by like, you know, targeting people who should be targeted, like predators, but then like all labeling them under the gay thing. It's the same thing that's going on in Florida. It's the same thing that Republicans are trying to do, which makes it really weird when a Republican from the state of Texas, Ted Cruz, our kind friend, Cancun Cruz, comes out and says, this Uganda law is horrific and wrong. Any law criminalizing homosexuality or imposing the death penalty for aggravated homosexuality is grotesque and an abomination. All civilized nations should join together in condemning this human rights abuse. Hashtag LGBTQ. And when we go further into another tweet that Ted Cruz sent out, this wasn't a one and done either. As you might have imagined, this was not a one and done tweet. This right here was actually followed up by Ted Cruz saying, in response to independent media personality Jenna Ellis openly disagreed with LGBTQ tweet from Ted Cruz. What Ted Cruz says is, Jenna, I'm not sure why you're defending this barbaric Ugandan law. It imposes life imprisonment for consenting adults who engage in gay fornication. That's ridiculous. You and I may not agree with their... And that's the point. You and I may not agree with their choices, but consenting adults should not go to jail for what they do in their own bedrooms. So, I will say currently Texas does have a law on the books. It isn't enforced because of a Supreme Court decision, which could very easily be overturned, especially with the state of this Supreme Court. But Texas does actually have a law on the books that does criminalize homosexuality. So, let's talk about why our kind friend Cancun Cruz may be saying all of the stuff. So, Ted Cruz is in a bit of a weird situation in the state of Texas, and that is mostly due to the fact that Texas is, in effect, a bit of a purple state. Texas is kind of in a situation right now where it is, while it is more likely that Republicans will win in the state, Democrats can actually win pretty big office in the state of Texas, which is a bad thing for Ted Cruz, as you might be able to imagine, because if let's just say Texas is only going to become more progressive over time, and so what Ted Cruz has to do is shift towards kind of more openly pro-queer kind of shit, and he's been getting a lot of shit for this from other Americans. He's been getting like a lot of shit from other conservative Americans for this shit, because he's effectively in a rock and a hard place. He can't be overly in support of this law because people go, holy shit, that's what Ted Cruz wants to do in the US, we need to band together to vote him out. And he also can't be overly against this law because what we're gonna see is let's just say you're gonna see some Republicans getting angry at Ted Cruz and misrepresenting the law. And let's just say this is one of the funniest things that I have seen happen recently in terms of the goings on with Cancun Cruz. And this is also a really good thing for us, okay? When corporations start signaling towards pro-queer politics, that means it is becoming less socially acceptable to be anti-queer. When you see a Republican politician in Yeehaw Bumblefuck, Texas, having to signal at slightly kind of pro-queer politics, saying like, hey, we shouldn't be criminalizing this, that means he knows that it is no longer all that popular to be anti-queer. Even if he is not kind of dog whistling, he is dog whistling saying you and I may not agree with their choices. That's a dog whistle. He is still signaling at his audience that he is anti-gay. He is still forced to go, okay, look, I don't like him, but we shouldn't be criminalizing it. And that's a good thing. That's a very good thing. Because that means he knows the writing's on the wall, and he can't be as virulent against us as he wants to be. Yeah? And this coming from someone like Ted Cruz, very good. Because this isn't some, like, non-prominent Republican, yeah? This guy isn't Rick Scott, who's the based Republican governor of Vermont, unironically. This is Ted Cancun Cruz, okay? This is the guy who was willing to have his wife be insulted to his face in order to ensure that he stayed in the good graces of Trump. This is the guy who was kind of running on like almost nearly the same platform as Trump was in 2016, but then just got blown the fuck out because Trump is more charismatic. This is the same guy. And he's having to signal pro-queer politics. That's good. That's really good. In Texas as well, you're right on here. It's not the position he holds. Texas is just more blue than it was, so he has to posture. Yeah. As Ethan Wood says in chat, Texas is becoming more blue as time goes on. Especially, dude, with what's going on with the political situation in Texas, especially with the Republican Party, Texas is going to only become bluer because they're fucking that state. Yeah. And as Texas becomes bluer, you can't be all that anti-queer. And Ted Cruz knows that, and he's trying to situation himself, and he's trying to put himself in a situation where he's less likely to get voted out. He's fucked. He knows it, and we know it from looking at this tweet. Not only this tweet, but the fact that he backed it up. It wasn't a one and done. It was a, this is bad, and then when someone on his side of the aisle tried to call him on it, he said, no, this is a barbaric law. Ladies and gentlemen, we're so Barack. We're so Barack. Listen, I thought it was Jover. But what this Ted Cruz tweet proves to us is that we are so Barack. We're Barack people. We're Barack Obama. We're Barack. Okay? So, what can you do to ensure that you see more of this? Make it explicitly clear to your politicians that the anti-queer shit isn't gonna fucking fly. That simple. Ted Cruz knows it. And if you can get Ted Cruz to move over on this position, you can get pretty much anyone to move over on this position, unless it's like DeSantis, who's a demon, and I will be covering, or if you're watching this video, I've probably already covered, and you can watch the previous video in the playlist on my channel. And what else you can do is you can join the Discord down below, so that you know whenever I'm going live, so that you can join this lovely chat over here, and so that you can also talk to me, maybe even debate me if you want to. Friendly conversation also, as well as this. You can follow me on Twitter, link down below. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I love you all. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace. Gotta hit the stop recording button. Okay, someone said message retracted. Okay. Any upcoming debates? No, unfortunately. The thing about debates is that I need people to, want to debate me to debate, and I haven't been looking for any debates. The reason why I got Annie Gala and the reason why I got Cassandra Neon, well, Cassandra Neon joined my Discord server, so I kind of got that, but I got Annie Gala from I think Zan server, so that was something. I could go out and look for him, but like generally I don't think I will until I really get situated in my new streaming stuff. So yeah. Also 45 concurrents. This is wild. Okay. So that means we only really have one segment left to do, and then I'm not going to end it after that, more than likely. I'm probably going to keep going until like a decent time. Just because I want to get as many, god damn it. I'm going to keep going mostly because I just really want to, I want to eke out as many segments from the stream as I can. Because I think that'd be pretty super hot fire. But yeah. It's fucked when I manages I'm not even gonna try. It's fucked up when Yada Yada manages to more accurately portray a black character. Manages to more accurately portray a black character more accurately. Okay, that's redundant. It's fucked when blank manages to more accurately portray a black character than a concerningly large portion of fan artists. Yeah. This is sad though. It's sad. Listen, whenever you see shit like this, that is the moment that that the fandom starts dying, when it starts catering to kids. I hear Star Wars music, that you do. I'm listening to Star Wars lo-fi. I believe I have it linked in the stream description. That is footage of someone getting stabbed to death on Twitter. Like, it's censored, but it's there. Are you a Democrat? My name is John Tester. I'm the Senate's only working dirt farmer. I lost 3 fingers in a meat grinding accident when I was younger. Okay. This looks, retweet if you think women should have the freedom to make their own healthcare decisions. Okay, that guy's a Democrat. Okay. It's Montanan Democrat. Thank you, Twitter. Very cool. Yeah. I just realized I count as 2 views right now, methinks. Well, don't fucking stop counting as 2 views. It helps my fucking shit. His daughter coming out as bi last year might also be a factor as well. Yeah. Although it wasn't necessarily like she came out as bi, she got outed as bi. Which is unfortunate for her, but I mean, hopefully it didn't make Ted fucking realize. Ted, fuck him. Well, I don't know why I'm calling him Ted. Hopefully it did make fucking Cancun ass realize, like, just what he's doing. But I doubt it. But yeah. Every day, don't check Twitter, don't check Twitter, don't check Twitter, checks Twitter, god damn it. We all know who this guy is, right? Who Mark Koczynski is. That's the VAD. It's the Voshtad. Okay, I was worried for a second. Because I looked over here and then I look at his media tab and it's like toddlers and tiaras shit. But, I clicked on it to see what the fuck was going on, and it's him talking to fucking chuds and saying like, oh, you think like drag queens are fucking groomers, but like you're fine with this. I was about to say like, you know, which I doubt he wouldn't openly post that shit if he was into it. That's for fucking sure. He wouldn't be. He wouldn't be. I doubt it. Nah, I'm dead. Nah, Voshtad is actually based. Yeah, of course Voshtad is actually based. Vosh had to be based, you know? The baseness had to come from something. It's like the transitive property based. It's spread through the spread through the spunk. The team are actively discussing adding a transgender hero to Overwatch 2. I can't talk too much about our future development plans about any of our heroes. Definitely know that's something that we think and talk about, says Jen Stacy. Yeah, something outlawed by the Geneva Convention just happened in those offices. That's the thing about Overwatch. It's like almost every time they release a new thing, it's because like some new shit just came out about fucking about Blizzard. That's so funny. We all know been washed down. I'm sending that to my friend Discord server. That's fucking hilarious. Okay. Yeah, shit, we had a lot more people joining the Discord down below. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. What's the channel looking at now? Goddamn! 3,326? Really? Someone raid that fridge again? Actually, I'm kinda famished. Let me, hold up. I'm gonna spare your ears. I have some cookies that I'm gonna chomp on real quick before we move on. Oh yeah. The truck shit, dude. Truck should look like this. Fuck those big ass Chevy Silverado as fucking pickup trucks. There's no reason why you should own a pickup that's that big at all. I think if I look this up, yeah. Yeah, no, this is ridiculous. Trucks shouldn't be able to fucking do that. The closest thing that you should get to a truck doing that is if it's a fucking semi-truck. And I've seen, like, idiots. Why is there no super chat option? I have not set that up yet. But it will be set up soon. But the reason why semi-trucks, like, I've seen a lot of dumbasses trying to defend, like, lifted trucks and shit, saying, like, oh, well, no one says this about semi-trucks, and it's because, like, A, semi-trucks serve a utility, and B, semi-truck drivers are, like, trained to drive carefully. Any dumb fuck can get a fucking lifted truck. Not every dumb fuck can drive a semi. But yeah, like, Japanese trucks like these, perfectly fine. And they largely have the same bed length as other trucks, so you can, like, haul the same amount of shit. The only thing would be, like, power. But even then, if it's a situation where, like, you're moving shit, and you need something that's, like, I guess bigger or with a deeper bed, rent a fucking van. Or buy a van, you fucking degenerate. Like, what's wrong with you? Oh, shit. This is sick art. It's really sick art. Y'all go like and retweet and follow this artist. That's sick shit. It's very gay. I'm gonna check the Twitter. Of course, though, I will check the Twitter. Not on screen, in case. Yeah, no. Couple of A's, a little subjective. It's good shit, though. It's sapphic shit. I always love seeing sapphic shit. Yeah. Oh, shit. Y'all want to know what I'm really excited for? I'm a big Joel G. Ina fan. I am a big Joel G. Ena fan, and I'm really excited for Dream Barbecue to come out whenever it does happen. So excited. That and will I get copy striked if I show the Assassin's Creed Mirage trailer? I'm pretty sure. Let me just see who else is covering. Literally every gay artist is an Ena fan. Fuck you. I'm guilty. Okay. Looks like people are openly reacting to it. Okay. Everyone, I'm sitting here, I'm munching on cookies, and I think while I munch on cookies before we start the official last segment, might as well do a quick little impromptu segment about Assassin's Creed. So I'm a pretty big Assassin's Creed fan. Have been since, pretty much AC2. I played the original Assassin's Creed when I was younger. Lifelong Assassin's Creed fan. And the RPG elements of the most recent Assassin's Creed games outside of Origins, haven't really been a fan. Didn't finish AC Odyssey, never picked up AC Valhalla. I just really didn't like the system all that much. But once again, Ubisoft threatens us with a game that may actually be good. So I want to show everyone this trailer and then geek out about it. So let's watch it.
Welcome, Hidden One. You have died and been reborn.
Okay. So let me go back and pause. A fucking course you only played Black Flag. I have played more than Black Flag. Don't you ever slander me with that. Which, it looks like they might be bringing back regular Eagle Vision instead of like the overhead Eagle shit, which I'm happy about. The game takes place in Baghdad, which is a sick ass setting because Baghdad is cool, especially like Golden Age of Islam Baghdad, dude. This is gonna be a sick setting, dude. I'm so excited, and it's only gonna be like cityscape crap, so it's like going back to the old Assassin's Creed formula where it's like one city. It's gonna be great, dude. Not you, but One Piece. That makes sense. Never mind. I apologize for the hostility from my behalf.
You have died and been reborn.
Also, this game takes place pre Assassin's Creed 1, which is why they're calling the guy a hidden one instead of an assassin. Because technically, like, this is before the Assassin's Brotherhood was officially founded. Like, the precursor of the Hidden Ones existed. This is a good fucking cookie. Precursor of the Hidden Ones existed. But, the Assassin Brotherhood themselves did not exist. So, here we are. But we can see some sick parkour. This is giving me such... This is giving me such Assassin's Creed Unity vibes, dude. I'm so excited.
We need to find a way to get you inside without being seen.
Yeah. And then on top of it, this game's gonna have like black box missions which is like the same mission type that was the same mission type that was present in AC Unity and AC Syndicate. So like there are going to be like multiple pathways that you can take to like get to a single objective, which I'm really excited about. It's not going to be open-ended anymore. Unity is the one other AC I've played, and Unity is a perfectly serviceable one. I love AC Unity. I will forever be an AC Unity defender.
You could bribe the guards to look the other way.
I shall see what flavor best suits me.
Throwing knives are back. Just look at that environment, dude. Thank you, Vovoid30, for the nice subscribey. Okay. Getting back into it. It reminds me of Prince of Persia. Yeah, which is like really cool. Especially considering like Ubisoft's origins. This is almost like a full return to form of what even got Ubisoft into making the Assassin's Creed series off of Prince of Persia. So like, I'm gonna stop playing it now because I don't want to play the full thing. But like, as an Assassin's Creed fan, lifelong, Assassin's Creed has been out since I was 2 years old. I am really looking forward to seeing where they go with this game, because like I said, the formula they've been doing recently with the RPG formula, it hasn't been my fucking thing. I have not liked it. I thought it was decent in Assassin's Creed Origins, but if I'm being honest, the reason why I liked it in Origins is because I liked the storyline of Origins. But like AC Odyssey, AC Valhalla, I didn't like AC Odyssey because I got fucking like level locked. Because the way I like to play games, I like to blaze through the story and then I like to do the side shit. But I got level locked because I wasn't doing enough side shit in fucking AC Odyssey. So then I stopped playing it because, in my opinion, I shouldn't have to do side shit to just get through playing the fucking game. I think that's ridiculous. Especially since it isn't a situation of like, oh, if you're in an area that you're not supposed to be in, the enemies are just more difficult in terms of moveset. It is, if you're in an area that you're not supposed to be in, it can be the same enemies you've been fighting. They just sponge up damage and will fucking one-hit you. Which is lame. You know, let me go to areas early and let me just rely on my skill in those areas. It's part of the reason why I like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom so much. You can go to an area as early as you want. You can go straight to the final boss if you want. And the question is if you can fucking beat him. Which I think is fair. I hate the RPG stuff. I don't want gear levels or dumb shit. I want to kill every Templar I see. Exactly. And that's what we're going to be getting with this new Assassin's Creed. It's going to be a return to the old Assassin's Creed formula, which I'm really excited about. It looks sick as fuck. Baghdad is one of the best settings they could have chosen for it. Because, I mean, again, return to the roots of Assassin's Creed in the Middle East. Dark Souls did it right. Dark Souls did enemy leveling right. That is correct. Which I know, it's a return to the roots of Assassin's Creed. And Baghdad in general is just a very interesting setting, especially during the Golden Age of Islam. So, we'll see what happens moving forward, but I'm looking forward to it. And thank you all for watching me nerd out about Assassin's Creed. If you like this video, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that bell icon, and join the Discord down below so that you know when I go live. I love you all, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace. I was 17, yeah. When, my relationship with Assassin's Creed is like, basically, I played the first game, and then like the second and Brotherhood when I was like really young, and then I also played Revelations when I was really young, and then like I just kind of forgot about the series because I was like a fetus, so I skipped over 3 and 4, and then and like Unity came out, and I saw gameplay for Unity, and when Unity came out I was 9, but like I first saw shit about it when I was like 10, around my 10th birthday. That's how young I am. So like if you were a teenager when Unity came out, I wasn't even double digits, dude. It came out in 2014. I was 9. But like Unity came out and I didn't care how buggy of a fucking mess it was. I thought it was phenomenal. And Unity was, I believe, the first AAA game I've ever beat. It was the first AAA game I ever beat. And I had so much of a love for AC Unity. Even if it was like a crappy fucking mess in terms of bugs back in 2014, 2015, I loved Unity so much. And then like I waited for AC Syndicate to come out. I saw the Assassin's Creed movie in theaters. And then AC Origins happened. And I was like, okay. And then AC Odyssey happened, and I was like, okay, I'll give it a try. That wasn't it, Chief. That wasn't it, Chief. That wasn't it, Chief. And then AC Valhalla came out, and by that point I was just like, fuck it, dude, I'm not dealing with Ubisoft anymore. I'm not doing it. But I love AC Unity. I think the thing that got me the most about AC Unity, I actually really like the story, and it's something that I want to make a video essay on one day. But I think the French Revolution is just a setting for an Assassin's Creed game, and I like the fact that it was Arnaud who was torn between the two worlds of like the Assassins and the Templars, having to deal with the death of his surrogate father while dealing with like his relationship with Elise and other things like that. I thought it was perfect. It was perfect down to every minute detail. But yeah, no, I'm a big Assassin's Creed fan, and I'm really excited to see where they go with Mirage, especially with the return to the old formula. It looks like it's gonna be great. I think the choreography was one of the reasons to watch the AC movie, if anything. Yeah, everything about the movie was shit, but the fight choreography was great. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I think another thing that like had the situation where it just kind of got worse over time was Watch Dogs, honestly. I think the original Watch Dogs, it isn't Ubisoft's best game. I don't even know if it's Ubisoft's best story. Actually, no, I would argue that the original Watch Dogs has Ubisoft's best story that they've ever written for a game. And in Watch Dogs 2, it was like an improvement on Watch Dogs 1's gameplay. And like the setting of San Francisco in Watch Dogs 2 is phenomenal. It's a great setting. But it's also like an unimprovement when it comes to like the online shit, and also the story. And then Watch Dogs Legion is just a pile of fucking dog shit. We don't talk Watch Dogs Legion. But I think Watch Dogs, the original, has one of the best stories Ubisoft has ever written, from it being about like a man's quest for revenge for the death of his niece, which he caused due to his selfishness in robbing a bank, and him having to deal with that. And Aiden Pierce felt like such a real character, and he was flawed as fuck. And like every action that you took as Aiden Pierce felt something he would do. Like when I was playing Watch Dogs, the original, there's a thing that you can do where you can like hunt down people who are sex trafficking, and like all you really have to do is like I think expose them or some shit. But like what I used to do after I hunted those people down is like I would hunt them down, I'll do whatever you like had to do with them, and then I'll shoot and kill them. And I didn't do it because like my personal values, which I did do it because of my personal values, but I also did it because like it felt in character for Aiden. I didn't think Aiden was a character to just let those people walk like the game wanted you to do. So I would shoot and kill them. And it felt like it was something It felt like it was something that he would do. Meanwhile, like Watch Dogs 2, you could just go out and kill a bunch of fucking people. And it didn't really feel like it was something Marcus would or would not do. Primarily due to the fact that Marcus had like no personality outside of like millennial Californian. So like, yeah, and in Watch Dogs Legion, none of the characters have a fucking personality outside of witty British dialogue, because that's Watch Dogs Legion for you. Legion was a shitty game. It was a very bad game. Holy shit, I might actually hit 3333 on stream. That'd be really funny. I'm at 3,329 now. So like 4 more subs and it's 3333. That's great. Dude, my Glock keeps jamming. I don't know why. Probably the mag. What type? I got a 19 mag you can borrow. Let me see. I don't know. Let me see. Dude was shooting 9mm. Well, 9mm out of a Glock 24, a gun chambered in .40 caliber. I don't even know how it chambered, let alone fired so many times. Dude, this gun shoots so soft though. Yeah, I bet. Yeah. How do you fire 9mm, well, 9mm bullets out of a gun that chambers 40 cals? That's wild. Holy shit. Chicago's the state. Chicago's the state. I'm gonna assume city. Chicago's the city I've lived in for half my life, and I've been there. No, Illinois is. Oh, Chicago's in the state. Okay, yeah. Okay, Chicago's in the state I've lived in for half my life, and I've been there so many times, so Watch Dogs 1 has been tempting to play. It's a really good game. Although it's, like, not a true Chicago map. It's, of course, dumbed down because Chicago's a very big city, but it's a pretty good cityscape. Also, it's just, like, an interesting space because there's never been a fucking game set in Chicago outside of, like, Watch Dogs, I'm pretty sure. Sekiro's goated. We're playing it right now on Straight to Simpo. Oh, speaking of which, I finally have the ability to like stream my Steam Deck for y'all, so I can play like pretty powerful PC games, like pretty well on stream now, on account of me having a dock for my Steam Deck now. So, would y'all want to see me play like Portal or Portal 2? Because I kind of want to replay those. I played them like a couple of months ago, but I really liked them, and I'd like to play them on stream. And I could like justify it just due to the fact that we're actually getting good concurrence now. Thank you, Joshua Horrigan. We are now at 3230. No, 3330. Oh no, 3331. Yeah, because Baku TV just subbed. Yeah, holy shit. Most 40 cal pistols come in 9 and 45 chambers in the same sizes. You can just swap recoil, springs, mags, and barrels. That makes sense. Okay, that makes sense how that could happen now. Sweet. Thank you. Okay. Okay, let's find our final segment. And so I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed, just to get it all up what's in my head, and I'm feeling a little peculiar. And so I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and get real high, and I scream on top of my lungs, what's going on? And I say, hey, yeah, 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 hey, hey, yeah, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on? And I say, hey, yeah, 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 hey, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I said, hey, what's going on? You prefer the Half-Life games? That's fair. I've never played a Half-Life game. Yes, play games, it's a great way to grow your channel. Maybe. The thing is about, like, political content creators is that 9 times out of 10 when you start playing games, a lot of people log the fuck off. So, I don't know. Yeah. What's going on? I am singing What's Up by Four Non-Blondes, aka the Hey Ya Ya Yay song. Okay. And then we are going to cover the last segment, and then I'm probably going to go off to sleep because I do have school in the morning, unfortunately. What about playing games while talking politics? Even when you do that, you lose a lot of viewership. I would have to have something, like, prepared to do, talking with. Like, I think last time I had a discussion, like, a couple of weeks ago, I was playing Tears of the Kingdom. I was either playing Tears of the Kingdom or Breath of the Wild. No, I was playing Tears of the Kingdom, because that had just came out. So, like, if y'all want to watch that, then, like, I mean, feel more than free to, like, find someone for me to debate, or, like, even come on yourself and just have, like, a conversation. Make it about something that's, like, you know, salient. But, you know, like, if y'all want to help that, there's a place in the Discord where you can, like, talk to me, or, like, set up something to talk to me, or you can just, like, DM me. My DMs are open. I've had people DM me. Well, I had someone DM me today, like, and, like, say, hey, you did really good on your debate with Cassandra Neo, and I was like, oh yeah, thank you. You know, I'm small enough to where I can justify keeping my DMs open like that. I played them since I've been able to speak, yeah. Play Metro 2077? There's a Metro 2077? The only one I know is, like, Metro Exodus. And, like, Last Light, yeah. Do you mean Cyberpunk 2077? Or Metro 2033? I've never played any Metro games. I could play Cyberpunk 2077. I have Cyberpunk 2077. Okay. And then I could also try to play Dark Souls, but I haven't played a Souls game in so long, and I'll get the shit fucking smacked out of me. Okay. He means 2033. Okay. There's 3. Okay. Final Segi time. Let's get into it. People. Wakanda forever. I'm sorry for subjecting you to that cringe, but you're about to be subjected to something significantly worse. So, what we have on Twitter today is someone saying some very, very, very dumb stuff. So, it starts with someone talking about a nice little, I guess, redesign of a character, I'm guessing. Someone saying, the same racist Nazi fuckers who complained about a black elf in Rings of Power and a black mermaid in the new Little Mermaid are now throwing a fit because there's a black Aragorn in the new Lord of the Rings Magic the Gathering set. I hate how many racists are in board game spaces. Okay, so fair, salient criticism. So, what do we get in response? Short Fat Otaku, the internet's resident idiot, saying, yo dude, are you okay with a white Black Panther? Clearly trying to to do it as a gotcha. And, well, I'm here to say this. Yes. What you see a lot of the time on the internet is that a character will get redesigned as a black character, and then you have a bunch of idiots like Short Fat Otaku coming out and saying like, oh, would you be okay with like a white Black Panther? Would you be okay with a white Black Panther? Would you be okay with like a white Falcon? Would you be okay with a white... Yes. I'm here to say yes, I would be okay with it. We would be okay with it. On one condition. If it makes sense in the context of the story, go ahead. Fuck it, we ball. That is my stipulation. You see, the thing is about people like Short Fat Otaku, they don't actually think that this is like something that should happen. They're using it as an own against people. They're trying to call people on hypocrisy. Yeah? And this is where I want to say, you could very easily make a story about a white Black Panther that could be very interesting. I actually came up with a story last night that I think that would be interesting. So what if we had like Ulysses Claw, yeah, the guy who likes to smuggle vibranium in and out of Wakanda, shit like that, okay? And what if in his like little smuggling band he had a nice lady friend who he was finagling with? You know, since we're changing things up, let's make Ulysses Claw actually the lady in the situation. So let's call her Utena Claw, you know, Revolutionary Girl Utena. Let's get that in, okay? And let's say while she's smuggling out, she's pregnant, you know, trying to get that money for the baby. And she gets, you know, killed by the Black Panther. She gets killed by T'Chaka. But T'Chaka doesn't want this poor baby to suffer. So he takes her to the Wakandan medical clinic. They induce birth. They get the baby out. She unfortunately passes away. And now they have, oh look, a white baby on their hands. And let's say also in this comic book storyline, the royal family of Wakanda isn't producing any heirs, but now they have a baby in their hands, and they raise this baby Claw, someone whose mother smuggled vibranium in and out of Wakanda, was a threat to Wakanda and the world, is now the heir to the throne of Wakanda because they were raised by the family and adopted in by the family, and officially becomes the heir. And as heir to the Wakandan throne and future king of Wakanda, this Claw baby will become the new Black Panther. I, a leftist, just came up with a story that I'm gonna toot my own horn and say would actually be pretty interesting, of a white Black Panther. And I would read the story. And if a Marvel came out making the story, I would go, fuck it, dude, I'll pick that shit up. That sounds sick as fuck. And guess what? That's because it's not a fucking own to say, what if there was a white Black Panther? It's not a fucking own. You see, the thing is about it, just make it make sense in the context of the story. You know, it wouldn't make any sense if, like, you just fucking race swapped T'Challa, you know? Just like had like the Queen of Wakanda, Queen fucking Ramonda, just pump out some white baby, you know, on the birth table. That would be weird. You know? You have to make it make sense in the context of the story. Okay? Yeah? But this goes into further what's happening here. All of these people like Short Fat Otaku who are seething and molding as they make tweets like this, the reason why they're so angry is because they can't fathom the idea that sometimes you can change a character's race in a story and it doesn't matter. This is a genuine challenge, yeah, to whoever watches this, like a Geeks and Gamers types, a Short Fat Otaku type, if you're watching this, tell me, what do you think? Genuinely, what is the importance of a character like Ariel and the Little Mermaid's race. The only thing that you really need for Ariel from the Little Mermaid is like, she's a mermaid who wants to be a human, and she trades her voice to a sea witch to be a human. Nowhere does her race matter in that. Yeah? You have to make it make sense. Okay, I'll go with a different Disney princess. Let's go Tiana, Princess and the Frog, the only black Disney princess, yeah? You could make a story where, yeah, you could make Tiana a white girl. Yeah? My only thing with that is that you would have to make it make sense in the cultural context of, like, 1920s New Orleans. One of the plot points in The Princess and the Frog is that Tiana is being discriminated against due to her race when she's trying to buy her restaurant initially. So you would have to account for that. But if you can account for that, and you can make like an interesting Princess and the Frog story out of it, I'd fucking watch it. I don't give a damn. This is not the own that you think it is. Yeah, so what I want to say is fucking cast a white Black Panther. Do it. I challenge you to write an interesting story, an interesting little fan fiction about a white Black Panther, and send it my way. I would read it. I will review it. I think it would be very interesting to see what you can come up with outside of these tweets that you use to try to own people for saying, hey, all of this backlash against Ariel being black or Aragorn being black honestly kind of seems a little weird and like racist, because it doesn't really matter the race of these characters. Whenever you respond with this, you know, again, I challenge you outright. Write an interesting story where there's a white Black Panther. Do it, you coward. Do it. I know you can do it. Look in that beautiful brain of yours, that beautiful Canadian brain of yours, short fat otaku, and pull out a nice, lovely story where T'Challa's black. I mean, not black, white. Where the Black Panther is white, is what I meant to say. Do it. I know you can do it, you know? And you know what? I'll even come up with who knows, like a story where, who's a black character? Let me come up with a story where Cyborg from Teen Titans is a white guy. We can exchange ideas. We can make it all important, you know? We can have a nice little council. We can all sit on this council of race swapping characters. Who knows what we can do. Regardless, if you liked the story, make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, join the Discord in the link in the description so that you know when I'm going live, so that you can join this lovely chat here. You can follow me on Twitter at twitter.com. Once again, links in the description. Like, subscribe, hit that bell icon so that you also know whenever I'm going live. I love you all. Peace. Gotta hit the stop recording button. But yeah. Okay. Yeah, so that's pretty good. It's pretty good shit. I do say so myself. Okay, I think I might go until like 11:10, 11:15, so that gives us about 10 minutes, unless everyone wants to start logging off. Actually, I'll go ahead and ask, actually. How long have I been live? To 11? Don't even make him right, Asian or something? I can. Okay, so we can keep going for 10 more minutes and we can just like shoot the shit, or I can go and stop for the night. Honestly though, I've been pretty satisfied with today's stream. It's been very successful. It's not often that we get a stream this successful, but you know, I'm feeling pretty good and feeling pretty confident. So I feel like I could keep it going for 10 more minutes. Or 10 moments, as I accidentally mistyped. That Star Wars music is going fucking hard, dude. Holy shit. I'll be here. I don't know what to watch after, but maybe Xenoblade blind playthrough. Fair. But yeah. So much to do, so much to see, so what's wrong with taking the back streets? You never know if you don't go. Okay, it looks like, you know, looks like it's overwhelming 10 more minutes. I wasn't here for the DeSantis segment, but do you think the Democrats flipping Jacksonville is a sign of the trend going forward in Florida or not? I didn't know Democrats flipped Jacksonville. My only thing I know though is that like Jacksonville was a city, and I wouldn't count on it. I wouldn't count on it. You have to look towards A, state legislatures and also gubernatorial races to know like whether or not people are going to be successful. Which the most recent Florida gubernatorial isn't a very good fucking marker, because Charlie Crist is like quite literally one of the worst candidates they could have fucking ran ever, and I will forever be angry at the Florida Republican Party for running Charlie Crist. Like, not Florida Republican Party, Florida Democrats for running Charlie Crist, who used to be governor of Florida and got voted fucking out because he wasn't popular enough. Yeah, Charlie Crist was a Republican governor of Florida, and the Democrats ran him because they thought he would beat out fucking DeSantis when Chris got voted out of office because he was super fucking unpopular. Some dumbass shit they fucking pulled there. But I don't know. You have to look at like state legislatures, what's going on there, things of that nature. Florida could potentially flip blue one day, but what it's looking like now is that Florida is just kind of like in the fucking sunken place is the best way to put it. I don't know. I really don't know. Honestly, I'll actually ask in a poll. Yes, another poll. Thank you, Josh Hall, for your lovely sub, which means have we hit it? Nah, damn it, we passed 3333. Okay. I am willing to hop into a VC shortly after stream so that we can just like shoot the shit. Then y'all can vote above in chat. It would have to be like a substantial number of people though, just because like I don't want to vote like jump in VC and it's like 2 fucking people. Like, no offense, but you know, it's harder to get out of a conversation with like just 2 people than it is with multiple. So, but they're like, we can pretty much talk anything. It's gonna be like the same as fucking chat. It's just gonna be like my voice is actually varying. We can talk back and forth. At best, we might have some holdouts down here in some blue cities like Orlando, but otherwise we're 50 shades fucked. Unfortunately, Florida ain't looking too hot right now. 4 votes, it's a 50-50 split, goddamn. That's a rough one, dude. Okay. 7 votes. It's a 57-43. I don't know how I'm feeling about that. I do not have a proper audio recording device, and I'm sorry. You don't have to speak. That's the benefit. You don't have to speak. You can just, you can type in, like, voice text chat. We have one of those, so you don't have to, like, openly speak. Gotta head out, everyone. Good night. No chump change. I'm abstaining from this. I don't blame you. Not in the Discord. That's chill. Okay. What is 62% of 8? How many votes would that be? Okay, so that's 5 people voting yes. Roughly. I'm not, but I'll join at some point. When you go live would be so nice. Yeah. And of course you can also hit the bell icon so that you know whenever I go live. Bitch, yeah. Today was a good stream though. It was a pretty good stream. I'm satisfied with it. I'm happy with it. Feeling pretty good about it. I have a dumb fuck on my fucking Twitter. Hell yeah, bro, every fucking dumb fuck on my fucking Twitter. Do I follow you? No, I don't. Why are you on my timeline? What even happened here? Uh-oh. 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 It's one of these posters. It's one of these posters. Oh no. It's one of those anti-Voshites. 9 votes. Okay. I'll hop in a VC for like a little bit after stream. Might be turned on and it doesn't notify me. Yeah, that's why I tell people to join the Discord, because like with Discord I know you're gonna be getting the notifications unless you silence it. But with YouTube it isn't guaranteed to come through, which is the main issue with it. So yeah, Lamave never get anything new. True. They're all the same. They're all the same. It's so sad. Anyways, it's high time that I go ahead and I exit stream. So I will be in the Discord VC very shortly. As in the moment stream stops, I'm gonna be there. But I want to thank you all for joining me. This was a very fun stream, very fruitful stream. It's not often that we get one that's this big, and hopefully the trend continues on like this. I quite enjoyed it. I quite enjoyed being in it, and you know, we'll see what's going on. So I'll see some of y'all in the server VC, and server links down below, of course. That being said, I love y'all. Thank you for joining stream today, and I love you. Duty fart. Gotta hit the stop stream button. Bye. See you in Discord VC if you're joining. Discord link down below.